This is BBC News. I'm Shaun Ley with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. A former Ukrainian MP linked by Britain to an alleged Russian plot to take control of Ukraine says his country needs new political leaders. Ukraine's ambassador to the UK urges allies to stand with them.
That's our message to our international partners. If you like to help us, if you can find, the nerve and the spine to help us, we are there. We are fighting ourselves anyways.
A former British Conservative Party minister, Nusrat Ghani, said she was sacked from her government job in part because of her Muslim faith. The government chief whip, who was in charge, says the claims are false. The Taliban meets civil society groups and women's rights activists in Norway in an attempt to access billions of dollars frozen in US banks. And Tonga's government warns there's a long road to recovery, 8 days since the country was devastated by a volcanic eruption and the resulting tsunami. Hello, good evening. Welcome if you've just joined us, whether you're watching in the UK or around the world. I'm Shaun Ley, and we begin this half hour with events in Ukraine. A former MP from that country has been linked by the British government to what it calls an alleged Russian plot to take control of Ukraine and install a puppet government. He, though, says his country needs new political leaders, not yearning for the past. Yevhen Moryayev urged people to stop dividing Ukrainians into pro-Russian or pro-Western camps, saying the time of such politics was over. But he dismissed the British allegation that Moscow was seeking to install him as leader after a possible invasion. An advisor to the Ukrainian president said the British allegation needed to be taken seriously, but disparaged the likelihood that Mr. Moryayev within the country's political scene could ever become leader. Meanwhile, the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said it's too soon to begin imposing sanctions against Russia. With the latest, the BBC's diplomatic correspondent, Paul Adams.